So and then we went, and it was even better than what I thought it would be. So yeah, but yeah, to answer the question, it was my dad's idea. We all said yes after.
And the last time you enjoyed, so you accepted to play another time.
Yeah. So last time was amazing, so I thought, why not go again? Especially when I played against England, so I couldn't say no. So there was only one choice.
Yeah, and in comparison, when you in this World Cup, Iran and England, both of them have the match together in the same group. And have you ever wondered you have to pro England or pro Iran or both of them together? Because you're helping them.
Yeah, it's a tricky one because all my friends back home say, why are you not supporting England? But all my other side of the family say, why are you not supporting Iran? But yeah, it's a tough one because I'm born in England, but I love Iran as well. So whoever won, I was happy with. So if England won, I was happy, but if Iran won, I'd also be happy as well. So it was a 50-50. But yeah, I was happy either way who would win.
And after the match, how was your feeling? 6-2?
Yeah, I was a bit gutted. I didn't think it'd be 6 goals to England. I thought maybe 1 or 2, and yeah, but I was a bit upset, but I was a bit happy at the same time. So it was a weird one. I've never had that after a game before. I'm normally either happy or sad. I'm never like a bit of both to be sure.
What about the Wales?
Sorry?
What about the Wales?
Oh, Wales. Oh, yeah, I was up here after Wales. I was absolutely I was so happy. So happy. Especially because they played well. They fully deserved it. It should have been more, in my opinion. It should have been 3 and 4. But yeah, I was so happy afterwards. I don't think I've ever had that big of a high after a football match, especially for Team Melli. So yeah, it was at a World Cup as well, the first to win against a European nation. So yeah, I was on cloud 9 after that game.
What do you think about the USA and Iran match?
It's a tough one. It's going to be a tough game for Iran. Yeah, USA. I went to the game against USA England the same day as the Wales game, so I watched them play against England and they were pretty good, 0-0. But yeah, it's 50-50. I mean, it's anyone's to win. Iran, all Iran have to do is not lose and they go through. So hopefully they can get the job done and go through to the next round.
But then, after that, I mean, this time you came with your father. I mean, I'm gonna ask you about your feeling about your father, because you know these days, I'm talking about Iran. You know, there is a generation separation, and then you know, dad and son has a different world, different hobbies, different interests, but you come together to this big event. So it means to me that it's a close relationship between you and your wife.
Yeah, I'd say so, especially when it comes to sport. So my dad got me into football from when I was very, very, very little. So yeah, it was the main thing we bonded over. So it's our main common interest. We go to games together, we watch the games together, we travel together to watch sport as well. So, and when I go to events to play sport, my dad comes with me and vice versa. So yeah, sport is one of our main connections really, so especially football, I'd say.
Okay, and what do you think about the future? I mean, it's gonna be the next World Cup together, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I mean, it's gonna be 2026, the next World Cup, so yeah, and it's in America as well, so that'll be good. And then hopefully if Team Melli qualify again, then without a doubt we'll try and go to that one as well together. Maybe with some other friends and family as well. But definitely, if you're qualified, then we'll be there for sure. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, tell me about your first visit of Iran.
Oof. First visit, what year? 2006, 7 maybe? 6, 7, I was about 7, 8, I think I was. I remember a little bits of it, but I was very, very young. Went to Tehran, stayed at my grandparents' house, my dad's parents' house in Tehran. Stayed there. All 4 of us went, so me, my dad, my mum, my brother, all of us went. The only thing I remember is we tried to go skiing, and we got there, and I think there was weather problems or something, and then they said we can't ski, so we had to come all the way back to the house. And yeah, that was my first memory of Iran. It was very hot as well, I remember that, it was very, very hot compared to England. And then second time, I think 2018 or 2019, I think. 2016. Yeah, 2016, sorry. And yeah, just me, my dad, my mum, and we stayed at my grandparents again. And this time, I remember more from that one because I was older. I went with my family, with my cousins, my auntie, uncles, and yeah, it was my granddad had passed away, so we went to his grave, and I remember that. It was a big, what's the place is it called? Yeah, I went there, saw that, visited the gravesite. Yeah, that was another memory I have. And then we went to a wedding as well. I can't remember whose it was. I think it was someone cousin or someone wedding we went to in Tehran, and that was really, really good fun. In the middle of nowhere. That was good fun. And yeah, but this time we went skiing every day. They were open, so me and my cousin and my uncle went skiing every day. I loved it, absolutely loved it.
Yeah. And what kind of sport you exercise in England?
Mainly football whenever I can. I used to play badminton and swimming. I used to do them too. I still swim now and then sometimes. Mainly football. Sometimes futsal, which is kind of like indoor football kind of thing, maybe. And sometimes the gym as well. But that's not just sport. So. Yeah, mainly football.
Yes, you're very young. I mean, 20 years old. What's your plan for the future? What's your goal, or like I say, what's your dream to be?
My dream, just to commentate or become a journalist, sports journalist, and get paid to go to games. Really, that's the dream. One way or another, however that happens, I don't really care as long as it happens one day, or how long it takes me, I don't care. But yeah, just one day, just watch football, watch sport, and get paid to do it. That's my dream job. So however that happens, I don't care as long as it happens one day.
Very good. And then no, you just study, you're not working, yeah?
I've worked part-time in the summers. When I have time, I'll get sometimes part-time jobs. When I go back home to Northampton, I get a part-time job. So I worked at a cricket ground, I've worked at a shops, I've worked in radio stations, I've worked, yeah, just odd jobs in the summer, around summer, so I can just earn some bit of extra cash. That's what I'm just trying to do.